It's 8:45. Are you prepared for when disaster strikes? A recent survey finds many people aren't ready for an emergency. Red Cross volunteer John Fairchild joins us now live with some ways to prepare your vehicle and some tips to do that. Good morning, John. How are you?
Good morning, Pete. How are you?
Real good. You told us about a go kit for the home last time that you can take on the road with you. And now, what if you are on the road? What should you have in the car?
Well, you know, you have to have quite a few items, especially in Wisconsin here. You want to be prepared for that cold snap, just in case you do get stuck. I always carry I put my hunting clothes in here, but you can carry a parka and a pair of pants just in case you have to dig around in your car to get it loose. Of course, you want to have your shovel. I have an extra scraper that happened to come with the shovel. I have a bag of salt that I can use as a melt and also act as kind of a gripping agent. Want to take booster cables, of course. Some of the newer cables are nice because you can just plug them right into your cigarette lighter, and it's a one-shot deal. I always carry a fire extinguisher year-round. I know they talked about using candles, but I don't like using candles in a car simply because of the gas. So I always take some of the hand warmers and foot warmers, extra pair of boots, and of course I have a blanket in the back, and I always carry a quilt inside the car. And hopefully, if you do get stuck, you're not going to get rear-ended and not be able to get through this. I have a door that I can get through the back, but I think that's mostly what you'll need.
And do you bundle all that up in a bag or something, or
well, I keep them all in separate garbage bags, so in case they do get wet, and then I put them all in this container and put them in the back.
And if we want tips like this, or we want a list of things like this, can we go to the Red Cross website, John?
Yes, and you know what? I gave you the wrong website in the first segment. I said www.redcross.com, but it's .org. And you'll go in there, and you go right on that site, and there's a drop-down menu where you talk about preparedness, and then it'll tell you what to do in different disasters. Talks about the food that you're going to need and what to do in case you decide to shelter in place. I have visqueen here and duct tape, and I kind of pre-measured my plastic so that I can tape those things up right away. Also be able to talk about what you're going to need to get away. Talks about, whether you should shut off your gas or utilities or not. Be careful with the gas, because if you shut that off, you have to have a professional come in and turn it back on. Talks about what you would do if you're in your vehicle, and then it's going to give you some of the other scenarios, whether it's going to be in a high-rise building or if it's biological or chemical.
Okay. Well, John, thanks a lot.
Talks about the food to carry.
Yeah, thanks, and that's a great book to have, great handouts to have, and you can get those at redcross.org, or you can go to our website, and we have a link to theirs. Thanks, John.
Yes, thank you, Pete.